Snoopy's on a tennis court testing an automated ball server, which soon malfunctions and pelts him repetitively with tennis balls. Then, Linus and Sally are going to a tennis court to play tennis, but when they arrive, they find the court is crowded. Sally loses her temper and warns the other players to leave the court, or else her boyfriend will beat them up. Upon hearing that, Linus panics and runs away, either to spite Sally for calling him her boyfriend, or more likely in fear of being beat up himself, or both. Sally then sits alone on a bench, discouraged. Snoopy arrives and plays against another player. After executing rather unorthodox tactics, Snoopy gains the lead. However, as a result of a few mistakes, he blows his lead of 6-5 and throws a tantrum in response. A 1-point sudden death tiebreaker is held, but Snoopy misses a pass, losing the match. Snoopy responds by breaking his racket. The winning player he played against is revealed to be Woodstock. After Snoopy and Woodstock's game, Peppermint Patty arrives on a motorbike and tells Snoopy about the upcoming motocross race for charity. She suggests that Snoopy get a bike and enter. Meanwhile, Linus and Charlie Brown are tossing a football around until Lucy comes and asks if he wants to try and kick a football she's holding. Charlie Brown becomes so angry that she thinks he will fall for it again. Then they are interrupted by Peppermint Patty on her motorbike, who tells them about the motocross race and states that the winner of the motocross will win 2 tickets to the Pro Bowl. She tells them they will be entering the race and they should enter. They rides off. Linus thinks the race is a good idea and volunteers as the pit crew, with Charlie Brown as the racer. Charlie Brown agrees, but only if he and Linus combine their money and buy a bike together. Lucy then tells Charlie Brown he should kick the football for practice, and she, of course, pulls it away, making him fall, but she suggests that he try another sport. At the bike shop, they purchase a poor quality bike because that's all they can afford. When Charlie Brown asks if it runs, Linus replies that even if it walks, we'll be running ahead. Charlie Brown and Linus get ready for the race. Peppermint Patty wishes them luck, but says she'll still beat them. While they are getting ready to start the race, Peppermint Patty notices a contestant named the Masked Marvel, Snoopy, and says he'll be no problem for her. The race commences with Snoopy taking an early lead, but both he and Charlie Brown abruptly wipe out the first turn. Charlie Brown losing his helmet in the accident. An ambulance picks him up, but while rushing to the hospital, it accidentally switches the two around, and Charlie Brown is taken to a vet kennel while Snoopy is admitted into the hospital. After snapping out of his daze, Charlie Brown realizes he's in the wrong place and must return to the race. He escapes from the vet and pulls Snoopy at the hospital. They both make their way back to the motocross. When they arrive back at the race, Linus hands Charlie Brown a hollowed-out pumpkin for a helmet, replacing the one he lost in the accident. Sally reminding him not to mention the great pumpkin, Charlie Brown and Snoopy then return to racing. Meanwhile, all the other competitors get stuck in various mud traps. Soon only Charlie Brown, Peppermint Patty, and Snoopy remain in the race. However, Peppermint Patty also gets stuck in a mud trap, and then only Charlie Brown and Snoopy remain. Snoopy pulls ahead of Charlie Brown, and it begins to look like he will win the race. However, while Snoopy's showing off, his bike suddenly breaks down, and instead of fortifying the motocross, he quickly replaces it with a tennis ball server, removing the cycle's engine and pulling it inside. While Snoopy is riding on his tennis ball server, he throws the tennis balls to Charlie Brown to slow him down. Having gained a massive lead, Snoopy stops for a picnic. However, Charlie Brown appears and passes Snoopy. He carefully makes his way around all the traps, and his steady speed helps him pass all the terrains. Snoopy again rushes to free to finish line, but both he and the tennis ball server get stuck in a mud trap like the other competitors. Charlie Brown wins the race by default, which makes Lucy think the world is coming to an end. All the kids come to cheer for Charlie Brown as he is about to receive the grand prize. Loretta, the queen of the motocross, comes over and kisses Charlie Brown and hands him the prize, which turns out to be a gift certificate for 5 free haircuts. Marcy explains that they could not obtain the grand prize for 2 free Pro Bowl tickets, and the haircut gift certificate is a substitute. The prize is useless to Charlie Brown since his father is a barber and he does not have much hair to cut anyways. At the end of the day, Linus consoles Charlie Brown by telling him the fact that he won against overwhelming odds is more important than receiving a prize. A confident Charlie Brown is ready to pitch another baseball game, saying the team that in spite of his 980 straight defeats, he is certain that he will win this game. However, as I would expect, Charlie Brown's first pitch is hit right back to him, knocking him out of his clothes.